Hey there, Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, Aquarius Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moonlit Waters. Spirit was so fast they didn't even finish the pre-shuffle and they were throwing stuff at me for you. So it is a week of change. It is the number 5. It says 32, so that's a 5. It's Jade, take action. So no wonder they're in a hurry. Something's going on with you. It's time to take action. We do have Mercury Retrograde happening, so we're going to cover that first. Mercury retrograde starts on Monday at 1:10 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time in the U.S. Adjust for your time zones. That's just beyond my capability. And then we're going to take a look at the week, September 27th through the 3rd of October, already into freaking October. As slow as 2020 was, 2021 is much, much faster, isn't it? Okay, so let's look at that Mercury retrograde. It is happening for you in your, if you're an Aquarius rising, it would be happening in your 9th house of long distance travel, of communication with spirit, of studying, of higher education, right? But it's in retrograde. And so it's going to retrograde back to the point it was at that new moon in Virgo on September 6th. So think back to September 6th. What was the new thing that you were starting? What was it that you were working on? What was it you were trying to create? Because you are going to have a chance now to do a little deeper dive, to do a little more studying, to get a little more editing, rewrite. It is a air sign, right? So it's about communication, verbal or written, but there's a need to kind of go over, revise, and look at some of the stuff again. At the same time, we have Mars moving forward. Mars is at the same place that Mercury was on September 6th. And so Mars is taking action, right? It's in Libra. It's taking action. It's communicating with Venus in Scorpio. They're in mutual reception, which means that they're in each other's ruling houses. But they're neither of them are really happy where they are. So they have to work together. So there is this divine masculine, divine feminine, working together, integration within yourself of how to receive information and how to take action on it. And so Mars is going to be moving things forward, but you're going to need to be looking at it and checking it and making sure that you're receiving the right information, that you're projecting the right information. So Mercury in retrograde goes until October 17th and doesn't get out of shadow, though, until November 3rd. So during this time, it's really important that you... What? I'm sorry. I'm going to have to see if we get another overall energy card for you that makes sense with what I'm seeing here. Okay. All right. This is interesting. Okay. So we have attractive relationship and mauve clear hearing that came out. So this energy here, this clear hearing, really matches up with this reflecting pool. If you notice when she looks down into the reflecting pool, she sees a swan. So I think this is about you. It says stillness, but I think this is about you taking the time. And at the end of this week would be a really good time to do that. Take the time to do a little self-reflecting about what it is that you really want here. And so going back over it. And the action you're going to take is you have the guardians of the land. See how these colors really match up? I feel like you're being protected big time by spirit as you take action on what it is that you pick up from yourself by doing a little introspection. And then we have this rose, attract a relationship, and we have the dragon. And even though they don't seem, you can see there's a little bit of that fiery red energy there. So we attract a relationship. It's that color red, which is our root chakra. When we feel safe and secure in who we are, and we know who we are, then we always attract energy that is similar to ours, that resonates, right? And so the relationship that you want to attract is one in where you are standing in your own personal power, so that you're not in a situation where you are in the position of having to learn yet another lesson. This would be more about soul growth together, is what you're looking to achieve here. And so you are being guarded and protected by this dragon. The dragon is the power, but it's lighting up the solar plexus on her. But she's sleeping. I think that you are going to be receiving downloads of information while you are sleeping this week. Pay attention to your dreams. We have on Thursday, we have a Grand Trine that has Neptune in Pisces, Venus in Scorpio. There's the Moon in Cancer. So that's very watery, self-reflecting energy, but it's also tied into dreams. And Neptune is in Pisces, which would be, if you're Aquarius rising, that is your second house of what you value. And so really dipping into that pool of what's important to you this week is going to be really beneficial. On Tuesday at 9:34 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, the moon is going to move into Cancer. And the moon in Cancer is all about relationships, healthy relationship boundaries. And there's going to be an opportunity on Wednesday to make really a heart-led decision. So this is something that's kind of difficult for air signs, right? Because you tend to really, we all use what is our superpowers when we're trying to figure things out. But you do understand, and you're very intuitive, right? You understand the messages from the divine. So lean into that intuitive part. When I say heart-led, I don't mean emotionally led. I mean heart chakra-led. I mean that is where your higher self connects with you and has the conversation. So it's not about being deeply emotional about it, but it's more about what resonates with what you truly desire. That kind of heart-led decision. Be sure to express gratitude to the universe for all that they've been bringing into you by doing something positive to help somebody out, maybe, or something on Tuesday, on Wednesday, while you're in that safe, protected space. Go ahead and make that heart-led decision, heart chakra-led decision, and pay attention to your dreams overnight. That reflecting pool, that dragon power. I think you're going to get some information. Keep a dream journal by your bed where you can jot something down or tap it into your phone if you wake up in the middle of the night, so you can go back to sleep and you can remember the valuable information that came through. Sometimes it's a phrase, sometimes it's just something you saw. It's usually right before you wake up and you're like, oh, I got to remember that. So try to do that. You guys have got you have some cards here. So yes, really paying attention to the downloads and the information, the conversation from Spirit. You are receiving a lot coming through here. So this would be the moon in Cancer for you. Aquarius is your Moon in Aquarius is in your 6th house of work-life balance. Make some space for downtime, because you have seen beyond. That is using your intuition big time. And the uncharted sea. You're going to know where to go and what you're going to do next by following your intuition. And the intuition, that information is coming through the heart chakra. That's how we connect to the higher realms. So allow yourself that opportunity. The moon's going to move into Leo. That is your 7th house of partnership. If you're Aquarius rising. On Thursday evening at 8:53 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And so that'll be mostly Friday and Saturday energy. It is really, usually the moon in Leo is about feeling confident and taking action. But I think you're going to get a lot of vision, an insight with that Grand Trine that happens on Thursday. Lots of stuff coming through to you. But I would suggest that you keep that idea to yourself and nurture it until you get enough information around it to present it as a whole and complete idea, because there's a lot of energy around that moon that people are going to be pushing back. There's going to be a lot of resistance to ideas, resistance to change, resistance to everything. I think people are going to be very difficult on Friday the 1st. So keep the information to yourself. I think we're going to be pretty low energy in general on Saturday and Sunday. So plan for some downtime. Allow yourself to surrender to the energy. Surrender the need to control the situation and how it's going to play out. Release doubts. Release doubts that you can accomplish whatever you want to accomplish here, and allow the transformation to happen. Oh, you get a lot there. Okay, the moon's going to move into Virgo at the end of the day on Sunday. And the brain fog is going to clear a little because Mercury is going to be in trine with Jupiter up in your sign of Aquarius. And so I think there's going to be an opportunity to really put on paper more ideas in more detail over the weekend on Sunday. So don't overschedule yourself and allow the information to flow through to you. You have, okay, the first one that came out was the cat. I don't even know what it says. Oh, it says intuition. It's the subconscious, but also cats remind me of Aquariuses. They're very independently minded. Don't try to tell a cat what to do. It's going to laugh at you, right? Look, we also have, this is also to me a very Aquarius card. We have the wisdom of the owl. And we have even more wisdom. This is the Kundalini energy rising. I don't know. We have the snake. I'm actually going to look that one up. Sorry, the lighting's so bad. I had to record at night. I just couldn't get everything done. Because the energy's picking up. Okay, what does the snake say? It says creation. Okay. It is time to shed your skin and try something new. Creation is your birthright. You must understand that to remain stagnant means atrophy. So do not allow yourself to atrophy. Allow yourself to be in flow. If you have a physical ailment, this could mean healing. And then we have the armadillo. This is groundedness. True groundedness is when you take an idea out of the ethers and you take action on it and manifest something from it. You have an opportunity here to use your wisdom, to use your downloads and information that are coming to you to make a big change, to shed the skin, to possibly attract the relationship. This relationship could be business or personal that you want. This is about stepping into your personal power and seeing yourself for who you really are. You are a swan, not an ugly duckling, and you are being protected through this whole process this week. This is a very large week for you. So groundedness, when that moon is in Virgo, makes total sense. This is about putting on paper some steps. You don't need the whole detail. You just need the next couple, okay? Spirit will guide you through the process. You don't need to know everything. You just need to know what you're going to do next. There's a need to take a look at what you already have done and see if it's still lining up with your values, or double check your facts and figure. There's a need to do a little editing because of the retrograde period here, but this looks very solid. It feels foundational. And you're getting ready to launch something out there, but there's a need for you to use your intuition to see beyond your limitations and other people's expectations, and be your Aquarius self and head out into those uncharted waters and show us. the direction to move in, right? You guys know how to lead the way. All right, looks really great. I will see you. Your monthly reading for October, it will be out on Friday. So just, you know, that'll give you something to do over the weekend on that down day Saturday. Maybe check that out. And also, over on Facebook, Moonlit Waters, I do a daily card pull where we kind of look at the energy in a very practical way and how you can use it. So hopefully I will see you over there. Be sure to leave a comment and say hi. You guys take good care. Looks like you have a really interesting week ahead of you. Talk to you soon.